Oh, there's my finger. Good morning, Elements. Hey, how's it going? Beth, Coach Beth here. We're getting ready to start our senior fit in about 3 minutes. Today is Tote Bag Tuesday. I'm using my market tote. By the way, Farmers Market is starting their Tuesday market today downtown. So just make sure you wear your mask, wear your gloves if you need to. Keep your distance, stay safe, stay clean. But those farmers are out there. They've got amazing food right now. It's just so beautiful and healthy. So get on down there at the park block today, downtown Eugene. All right, I'm gonna get my camera set up. If there's some hitch in you being able to hear me, let me know. What I need to do is get myself some of those AirPods. All right, so there's my stool. Today I'm going to be outside in my backyard, and hopefully you can enjoy this weather as well. All right, I'm going to tie my shoes real quickly. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're well. Boy, the sunshine really helps boost the mood. You can get out in your neighborhood walking or riding your bike. Nice way to see fellow human beings too. Still trying to play it safe here. I'm just trying to stay at home as much as I can and stay healthy. So anyway, let me get my bag. Hold on. Okay, so here's my market tote. Hello, hi. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Vicki. Hi, Mary, yay. Okay, but better when you were closer to the camera. Okay, I'll try to move a little closer. The challenge is gonna be standing. Whoops. So I'll just try to project a little bit more when I'm standing up so that you can see me. And hi, Dora, yay, my usuals. I've got my bag here. Remember, you can add or take away from that bag to make it lighter or heavier, depending on what we're doing. And I'll try to make some suggestions as we go along the way about, okay, we're using biceps, keep it heavy. We're using both arms, keep it heavy. Maybe if we're going to the back of the shoulder, take a can or two out. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking with that bag. I've got my water. I'm just gonna use a glass of water today. I figure, hey, I'm at home. Yay, more people. Good to see you, everybody. I'm just happy that you're joining us to move and hopefully to laugh a little bit. Feel free to laugh at me. I don't mind. It's part of my job. I enjoy laughter. And I know I'm not perfect. So as we go, we'll laugh along the way. All right. I think time-wise, we're going to go ahead and get moving. I'm going to move my bag out of the way so that I don't step on it or trip on it. If you would prefer to work in your chair, you can just boogie in your chair, that's fine. But we're gonna start with a little march on the right. Good, so that stool, I'm gonna move it out of the way. That's gonna come in and out of the picture, I think, today, periodically. March it out, march. Get those arms going for me, like you're chugging down the river path with a good distance between you and the other walkers. Pick up those feet. Let's go ahead and check into the core a little bit more so that when you pick up your feet a little bit higher, your body is going to stay in control. Arms are swinging forward and back rather than across the body. I want them to move forward, back. Push those elbows back. All right. Good to see you all. Make sure you're on a nice level surface. Plant your feet a little wider than hip distance. Let's take a deep breath. Up. Exhale. And up. Exhale down. 2 more. Lift. Exhale. 1 more. Bring those hands to the legs. Bend your knees. Drop your right shoulder down the midline. Look up over your left shoulder. There's a blue sky. Spine stays neutral. Trying to keep my hips level and even. Now I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Left shoulder down the midline. Look up over your right. 4, 3, 2, find your center. There we are, nice flat back. Now round yourself up. Round it up. Guess what? We're gonna flatten the spine down. Hands stay on the legs for support. Round it up. Tucking your tail as you come up. Stand up tall. Find your abs. Come on down with a nice flat back. Then we're gonna drop again. Tuck the tail. Bring it up. Standing tall. Nice straight spine. Coming down. Good support from the front. Now round and tuck. Round, round, round. Good. Exaggerate that, but make sure it's happening from your abs and you're not hanging on your spine when you come up. Think of this as gathering up your abs, tightening them to allow the spine to move. One more time. Gather up your abs, pull them up and in, and help yourself up. There we go. Feet are pretty wide here. We're going to start with a little, or move into a little rotation. Let your feet pivot. Let your knees and hips pivot. I'm going to just check these notes real quickly and make sure you can all hear me. Hi, Carla. Thanks for joining me. Good. Looks like we're getting a few more people on board this week. That's fantastic. Tell your friends. You invite them to join. They do not have to be a member. They just go to Facebook, Elements. All right, nice easy twist. Listen to your back. Avoid forcing it into a twist that does not feel good. We want this to feel good. All righty. Keep those feet wide. Keep them planted. Let's bring that right arm up. Now, once it's up, I'm going to reach for that wrist with my left hand and just tug. You can't see that very well. There, now I'm pulling on that right wrist just enough to open up the ribs and the shoulder. I'm going to bring myself back up to an upright posture and float the arms down. Let's try that with the left. Come on up and over. And then reach for that wrist. Gently pull. If that's uncomfortable overhead, you can certainly take it across the body. That feels good on the shoulder and upper back. Inhale back up. Exhale, float it down. Bend your knees. Give me a little pulse beat. Okay? We're gonna run those arms again. Kick those elbows back. Stay with me. Have fun with this. Now, if the bouncing hurts your knees, modify it or just stay in place. Good. Warming up those ankles, knees and hips, and shoulders. And reach across the body now. With the right, pull it home. Left, pull it home. Reach, stretch that right leg, now stretch the left. Reach across, pull it in. I'm opening the hand, then closing it on the way back home. Open and close. Keep the chest proud, keep those knees bent. If you want to progress your squat, you're welcome to sit down a little bit deeper. Once you've reached, sit down. Make sure it's the hips going back, not the knees forward. Good, stay with me. We're just warming up still, so don't overdo it here. Reach, it's a low row, pulling the elbow back. Elbow back. Now, you can do this in your chair, absolutely. You can do it without squatting. That looks like this. Okay, I'm gonna add that squat back in. Stay with it, keep looking at your horizon. 2, and 1. Right there. I'm gonna crisscross the hands right in front. Let's go down low. Got hip high. My knees are still slightly bent. Now I'm gonna start to travel the arms up and then bring them down again. They're still alternating as I zigzag or crisscross, going up, bring it down, Here I want to stabilize my torso as much as possible. So tighten the abs, soften the knees so that you can leverage a little bit with your legs and inner thighs. Down, down, down. Good, bring them up, up. Hope y'all have your tote bags today with a little bit of load in them. They could be empty too, that works. And down, down. There you go. All right, shoulder roll left, shoulder roll right. Roll it out. Here we go. There's a little bit of a lift, but don't exaggerate that because we don't want to cinch up the neck. We want to keep things pretty loose, pretty fluid. As you pull that shoulder back, feel the chest open. Feel the chest open right through there, right through there. Up and around. Looking good. I hope you're feeling good. Add some breath to this. All right, one more for the right. Bring those hands right above your shoulders. All right, soft knees again. I'm just gonna pulse the hands up, right just next to my ears, really, not too high. I'm gonna try to raise the roof here, but in a modified sort of way. I wanna start to feel some energy on the backs of my arms. Stay with me. 8, 7, 6. Keep the breath alive. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those arms around your body. Reach for your shoulders. Take a deep breath in as we open the arms. Switch arm position. Exhale, reach around. Deep breath in, open. Switch arms again. Reach it around. Inhale one more time, open. Exhale, close together. Now, stay right here. We're gonna stay here for just a moment as we raise the right shoulder up. A little bit of a side bend, a little bit of a lat stretch, opening up those ribs right out here. Bring it back to the top. Take yourself over to the right, lifting the left side. Breathe. Bring it back up. Good. We're going to modify that stretch, make it shorter but quicker. All right, so we'll pick up the right side, bring it home. Going to be way more active with my abs now to bring me back to that upright posture. Keeping the arms close here to the body, to the core, less load for the spine and core. We can progress this. Okay, so the arms can get bigger. Bring it back home. Up and over. If that bothers your back, it's too much load. Remember, then keep the hands closer to the core. Maybe don't involve them anymore. Okay, we're gonna do one more each way. Big side stretch. One more. Right there. Very nice. Let's warm up those ankles and legs a little bit more. So standing with the feet right under the hips, hands on the hips. Raise the right heel, left heel. Right heel. Now notice when I pick up the heel, the knee comes straight towards you. Knee comes straight towards you. Right there. I'm going to keep my shoulders easy, heavy on my body. In fact, I'll just reach them down long. You could put them on your hips to make sure your hips don't move as you do this gesture. I'm raising the heel while at the same time I'm pushing the toes down into the ground. Right there. There you go, right, left, right, and left. Here we go, 4 more. Stand tall, chest proud. Here's 2 and 1. Let's go a little faster. So it's right, left. Keep aiming those knees. I notice my own right knee kind of angles out. That's okay. Make it symmetrical, but I'm going to try to aim them forward towards you. Straight lines. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Reach those shoulders back. Clasping the hands behind you. Draw the hands downwards towards the floor. Breathe. Every time you exhale, feel a little more tension and support coming from the core zone. Try that again. Inhale and exhale. Support. Arms slide down a little bit closer to the floor. One more time. Good, good. All right, let's grab a drink of water. We'll regroup with our bag. I'm gonna get my chair again. Yours is probably there. And I've got my totes. All right, have a seat. What I'm gonna do is straddle the corner of my, my stool, and you're welcome to do that with your chair. Just rotate one direction so, so that you're straddling the corner. That's your bag. Put your bag on the floor. Hopefully your handles are long enough. But I'm gonna wrap those straps around my hands so that I can pick it up right between the legs here. It's up and down. There we go. Now, yes, you could do this standing up. Your bag probably won't touch the floor, but that's fine. And down. Elbows out. Lower down. Good. Sitting with a nice proud chest here. Nice long spine. Tummy's tight. Lengthen the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, or sky in this case. There we go. Elbows wide, shoulders strong. Lower down. Elbows wide. There we go. Lower down. Two more. And down. One more. Right there. Very nice. I'm going to change my grip a little bit to do a double bicep curl. Okay, so that bag is going to hit me on the way up, right in the tummy. That's okay, as long as your load's not really heavy. Okay, I'm keeping my elbows right at my hips so that all I'm doing is pulling the hands in the bag up, lowering down. Bicep curl, lower down. Your job is to keep your posture upright as you do this. Curl. I have about 4 cans of food and a big jar, big peanut butter jar in my bag today to start with. Curl. I didn't weigh it because I don't own a scale. Curl. And down. How about 2 more, please? Sit tall. You're doing great. Stay with it. And curl. Great job. All right. Let's set the bag behind you for a moment, or to the side. Bring those knees and ankles all the way together. Now, I'm just going to rotate the femurs out, bring them back in. Rotate out. And when I do that, I tip to the outside edges of my feet or my shoes. Tip it out, bring it in. Good, out and in. What I'm trying to do is just relax the muscles at the hip joints. Open, stay tall. A little faster. Here we go. Knees out, knees in. Knees out, knees in. Knees out, together. 4 more. Here's 4. Circulating in that hip joint. 3, good. 2, and 1. Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna stand up with my tote. Here's my bag. Now remember, you can stay seated. That's fine. I'm gonna hold the bag in my right hand, and my hand is gonna be right up at my shoulder. The elbow is aiming down. What I'm gonna do is press that bag up above my shoulder. So it's a, whoops, my elbow got stuck. Somehow you're gonna have to work that. Hopefully you can get that bag over your shoulder without getting hung up. There we go. And lower down. And up, so coordination. There's some coordination going on. And lift, lower. Lift, and lower. A little faster for 4 more reps. And press. There's 2, and 1. Going to the other side, just switching hands. Start at your shoulder. We're gonna move slowly up, slowly down. Slowly up. I'm gonna try to keep my shoulders level as I do this work. Keep them level. So in other words, avoid doing this sort of thing, right? 1 more slow one. Let's go faster for 4. It's 4, 3, good, 2, breathing strongly, 1, there it is. Put your bag on your chair for a moment. Gripping with 2 hands, I'm going to choke up a little bit on my bag and actually grab below the handles, right at the top of the tote. All right. I'm going to step back and I'm going to lunge my legs. Lunging my legs. So, standing in a split stance, my right foot's forward, my left leg is back. I'm going to pick up my back heel just a smidge so that I can bend my knees well. There we go. All right, so that bag is just to the inside of my right knee. I'm strong in my posture. I'm going to raise the bag up and bring it to the outside of the leg. Up to the inside. Up, let me show you from the front. Outside, up, inside, up, outside. Good, I'm going to try not to move my legs as I do this. There's just a little bit of a rotation through the torso, through the ribs and shoulders to shift that bag to one side and then the inside. Don't move that leg. Here we go, find your center. Okay, we're gonna hold on to those handles. One in each hand, there's a little bit of separation. We'll do a few more bicep curls. And down, stand tall here, curl, and down. A little faster now, up, 2 more. There we go, all right. Last week we did a little bit of swing with this bag. We're gonna swing the bag before we go to the other side with our lunge position. So make sure it's not so long that it's going to hit the floor, but I'm going to swing the bag very gently. And the reason the bag is swinging is not because my arms are throwing it forward and back, but it's because my hips are throwing it forward and back. So it's here. Pull the hips forward. Pull them forward. The arms are just going along for the ride. So we've got a lot of good glute activity here. Squeeze them and squeeze. Now I'm bending and extending the legs at the knees. Be careful that you're not locking your knees. Take care of your back here. If you're feeling this in your back, you're pushing your hips too far forward. Stand tall. 2 and 1. Very nice. All right, let's go back into our lunge exercise with the left foot forward, the right foot back. Holding on to that bag. Oh, I guess we held it right in the center, didn't we? To the inside of that left knee, my knees are bent. I'm gonna raise it to the front and bring it to the outside. Up in front, to the inside. Up. Good, try to just use those shoulders in the arm zone, not up at the neck zone. Stay out of the neck. Maybe your front raise is a little shorter, that's okay. Or you could challenge it, make it a little bigger. Just a little rotation here, a little rotation there. Make sure you're breathing, everybody. How about one more outside, one more inside? There we go. Put your bag on your chair. Grab a drink of water. Shoulders. I want you to set your feet wide. Hinge your body forward by bending the knees and the hips. And then just stir your arms and let them be heavy here. I want the power of momentum to carry my arms around. And I don't want to let go of my shoulders at the expense of my low back. So if this bothers your back, support on one side, stir one arm, and then go to the other arm. Okay, but if you can maintain your nice long spine. Now let's reverse the circles. But I want some range out in front of me so that the arms can really circle. 4, 3, oops, 2, and 1. There we go. Stand up nice and tall. A little bit of hokey pokey. Right shoulder in, right shoulder out. Again, right shoulder in, right shoulder out. I know that's where we're supposed to shake it all about. scout. One more time. Right shoulder front, right shoulder back. Now the left. Here we go. Forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. One more time. It's forward and back. There we go. Turn your head to the right. Look over that right shoulder. Now make sure that the left shoulder didn't go along for the ride on that. We're just looking only as far as the neck can take us while the shoulders stay squared. Now, rotate to the other side. Look over your left shoulder. Good. We still have good integrity. Up and down the spinal chain. Abs are strong. Turn the other way. Looking. Here we go. Stopping when it's tight. Go the other way. And again, stopping when it's tight. Nice. One more each way, please. Just turn that head and neck. Keep the shoulders right where they are. Stacked right over your hips. One more to the left. There we go. Look straight ahead. Give me 4 slow head nods. So chin to chest without forcing it down. Look straight ahead. Now stretching the back of the neck is what this is all about. So think of lifting the back of the head up instead of jamming the chin down into the chest. Lift through the back right here. In fact, I don't even want your chin to touch your chest. It's a lift and lengthen. I think that was 4. All right, let's get our tote bag again. We're gonna do some rear delt work. So holding on to your handles. Let's hold it with the right arm. Left foot's forward, right foot is back. Here's our split stance. My feet are fairly close together here, all right? I'm gonna support on that front thigh and pull the bag back behind me. Pull it back. Nice straight arm, please. Keep it straight. We're gonna add on to this, okay? Now I want my handles to get a little longer. What I'm gonna do is put the bag on the floor, pick it up, straight arm back, straight arm forward. That didn't work very well. We're gonna try this differently, okay? I'm gonna put the bag on the floor, pick it up with my legs, push the arm back. Now that's what I'm after. Bend your knees, stand up, push the arm back. Now notice my body angle didn't change. It's just the legs that changed. Pull the arm back. This is a tricky one, right? Lots of glutes. Squeeze your bum. Push the arm long. Bring it back down. Bend your legs. Stand it up. This is lifting your groceries with your legs, not your back. You still have that support of the left side, right? Shoulders are down and back. The chest is proud. We're doing one more. And push the arm back. Bring it down. Stand all the way up. Good. Let's shake those hips a little bit. Loosen up that low back if that got tight on you. Now that knee bending, that lunging, down and up, that's optional. I'm gonna switch my grip to the left hand. My right foot will be forward, left foot back. Here's my foot stance, okay, fairly narrow, as in front to back. Side to side, they're still hip distance apart. Support on your right thigh. Arm is straight first. We're gonna stay right here for about 4 reps. Bring it down. Bring the bag back. Bring it down. Pull it back. Straight arm. Okay, now I'm gonna bend my knees and put the bag down. Pick it up. Press the arm back and down again. Good. Bend your knees. Stand it up. Reach the arm long. Down to home. Bend your knees. Chest stays proud. Spine stays correct. Reach. Man, this is a good one. Man, feeling the sun, I think. I'm getting warm. And push it back. Bring it down. Bend your legs. Keep the chest proud when you do that. Reach. Don't hesitate to use that front thigh to help you on the way down and help you on the way up. That's a great way to leverage those heavy groceries. Down and up. Reach the arm back and home. And stand up. Great job. Okay, put that bag down. You're gonna swish those hips around. Up, up, up. Up, up. Let's move the hands down to right where the leg attaches to the pelvis. Keep your feet wide. We're gonna stir the hips around. Start in a squat back, then stir to the right. Pull the hips forward, tuck your tail, out to the left. Sit back in your squat again. Let's reverse to the left. Push the hips forward as you tuck your tail. Go to the right. This does not match the rhythm of the music because I want you to go slowly. Be intentional. Feeling all those connections at the hip joint. Stirring, alternating circle. Around. Good, nice strong core all the way around to support that low back. Move your hips using your abs. Tuck, 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 tuck. One more each way. I know this is more than a stretch. This is work on the legs, isn't it? This is a good one. For your legs, for your core. And stand yourself up. We're gonna step to the right. Tap, tap. Let's move to the music a little bit. Swing those arms. There we go. I'm snapping. You can snap too if you want. It's up to you. Lift, lift, up, up. 4 and 3. Bending those knees a little bit. 2 and 1. Hold your stance. Push the ceiling up. Little squats. There you go. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath. Inhale up. Exhale, float the arms down. Inhale up. And again, make your body longer. Stretch your arms farther away. Inhale up. Grab a drink of water. Good work. All right, I'm gonna grab my chair again. We're gonna do a little more for the shoulders here. I'm gonna straddle the corner of my chair again. All right. A lot of this involves some rotator cuff, so I'm gonna reduce my load by 2 cans, okay? Feel free to reduce your load. I'd encourage you to do that. Setting those aside. Those beans are gonna heat up and I'm gonna have nice warm beans for lunch. Holding the bag in my right hand, okay? I'm going to hinge forward over my legs, but keep the support of my spine. My spine is still very long. I don't want to round forward. My bag is on the floor, okay? What I'm gonna do is pick up the elbow out wide and only pick it up as far as I can without shifting the body, right? Without rotating or getting all bunched up in my upper trap. So elbow out, lower down, elbow out. Now while I do this, yes, I'm pulling those abs up and in towards my ribs. I'm also reaching the shoulders down the back. I do not want my shoulder blades to hike up as I do this work. This is very specific to the rotator cuff and the rear delt. Woo-wee. Doesn't take much to feel that. And down. There you go. Down. Oh, you lost me? Somebody lost me? I hope you found me again. 2 more. Last one. Oh my gosh, raise your hand if you're feeling that one. That was fantastic. Before we go to the other side, let's do a transitional move. Stack those arms genie style. Sitting up tall. Feel your sits bones. Rock right to left on your sits bones. Just a couple of times. and then find your balance. Everything's level. Here we go. We've got some flower bases balanced on our arms. We're going to twist to the right without moving the hips or legs. Find your middle. Go to the left. Find your middle. Now, 2 to the right. Home. To the right again. Now the left again. 2. Middle. Remember, as you twist, we're trying to grow tall. 3 to the right. Twist. Bring it home. If you want to add a modification, or progression, bring it home. You're going to pull that right elbow out and back. Now the left. 3. Home. 2. Home. And 1. Down to 2 on the right. Elbow draws back. Feel that upper back engage. Slide the shoulder blade towards your spine. To the left for 2. Elbow back. Home. Hips are moving, remember? Feel for your hips. 1 more to the right. And home. 1 more to the left. All right, relax. All right. We're going to do some rotator cuff for the left arm. So bring your toe over to the left. It stays on the floor. Remember, then we hinge forward. You're welcome to support on the legs. But the elbow is going to come out to the side and down. Try to keep those shoulders very square as you lift that bag. And also, avoid letting that shoulder hike up to your ear, right? Keep the neck long. Now, good neck position here would be to look out in front of your feet, about 3 or 4 feet in front of you. Elbow goes out wide. Bring it down. I'm going to try to relax my right shoulder as much as possible while I've got a gentle energy of the shoulder blades reaching down my back towards my hip pockets. That's not 100% effort. That's like 20% effort. It's just a theme. 2 more. 2. For those of you who are counting, you gotta keep me honest. 1 more. And up. Yes! Sit up tall. There we go. All right, this time, knees and ankles together. We're gonna do a little accordion. Heels out, knees out. Knees in, heels in. Okay? Knees out, heels out. Heels in, knees in. Knees out, heel, heel, and knees. Knees. Heels. Notice when my heels go out, my knees go together. I do want that to happen. Full range. Knees out. Heels. I'm pivoting on my feet as well. Some of you know this. You love it. And sometimes it's really hard to do slow motion, right? Because it's so deliberate. So slow and careful. But that's how I want it to be here. That you really get the essence. That you're really feeling this in your hips. Let's try a little bit faster, please. So it's knees, heels, heels, knees, knees, heels, heels. Let those knees wag in and out. Right there. Knees, heel. Good. How about 2 more? That beat keeps changing on me. 1 more. Knees, heels, heels, and knees. Very nice. Place your hands right above your knees. We're going to do a spine stretch forward. Take a deep breath at the top. Nod your head. Now reach the crown of the head out towards your toes. So you're arcing. Gather up your abdominals as you roll back up. Get those hips organized and organize the spine. Deep breath at the top. Exhale, nod. Deep breath here. Exhale, restack. Remember, we want to rely on the abs, the front body, to control that articulation. Nod down. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it up. All right. Squats. You knew they were coming. Go ahead and grab a drink of water and we'll transition to squats. I'm going to put those 2 cans back in my toes so that I've got a nice load for my legs. All right. And then I'll get my water. Stay with me. Don't turn the channel. Okay. We just have a few minutes left. So let's get those squats. Let's get the body nice and warm. Make sure your feet are fairly close to your chair so that your target is always there to catch you should you need it. Now, if you're gonna stay seated, awesome, that's great. What I want you to do in your chair is press the knees together and then squeeze your bum and do those in repetition so that when you squeeze the bum, the hips are, you're sitting a little taller on your sits bones, okay? And then when you release, notice how I sink down just a little bit. But squeeze the knees together, squeeze your glutes, okay? That's what I want you to do if you're staying seated. If you're standing up with me for squats, I'm gonna hold the bag out in front of me right here, not out, but against the body, right up against the center of the body. Feet are about shoulder width apart, maybe a little more narrow than that. Hips lead back. Reach the hips out over your chair, stand it back up. Hips reach out over the chair, stand it up. Great. Sit back. I hope that feels good today. Remember, squat is one of those functional activities that I want you to maintain. Chest stays proud, posture tall. Bring it up and squeeze your rear. Sit back, stand up, sit back, stand up, squeeze, sit back, stand it up. 2 more. 1 more. There we go. Alrighty, very nice. I'm gonna put the bag on my right shoulder. There we go. I'm gonna do a few more squats. This is an imbalanced load. It's really good for the body. Your job is to sense that it's staying level, all right? That you're not giving into that bag or compensating for it. You're gonna compensate, and your guide will be your bones. Your bones need to stay aligned with this. All right, let's try a few squats here. We'll do 4 on each side with that load, imbalanced load. Good, send the hips back. 1 more time. There we go. Change shoulders. Okay, 4 squats, sit it back. Imbalanced load, stand it up. I want to stay centered, right through the middle. Stand up, 1 more time. Woo. Right there, fantastic. Take out 1 can, if you've got your water bottle, something, just one object for our halos. Have a seat, everybody. Here's your can, here's your can, right at your nose. I'm gonna wrap it around the right side, bring it around, wrap it around. Trying to stay at that. This is a pretty small object. It could be a longer object or a bigger object. 1 more, keep those ribs tighty. Wrap them around the body, go the other way, 4 times. Reaching with those shoulders and arms. Yeah, nice big halo around the head. 1 more. All right, that builds some heat in the shoulders, doesn't it? Let's bring that right arm across the body. Hold it there. Now look over to your right. All right, making sure that there's nothing in your way on the right. Let go of that arm and just let it swing. Heavy with gravity, heavy with momentum. Nice and loose. Okay, let's stretch the left arm across the body. Keep it low. Rather than here, I want you to be down. No, almost angled downwards. Realign the torso. Shoulders over ribs, over hips. Breathing. Look to the left. Nice. Another deep breath. Hard not to move to that song. Looking straight ahead, let go of the arm and just let it swing. Make sure you're not going to run into anything. There we go. All right, we're going to finish with a few push-ups. A few push-ups right off of your legs. Okay, now I'm a strong girl. I work out all the time with weights, with dumbbells, with barbells, but This can be an intense exercise, just using body weight. All right, so I really like this exercise when I have nothing left to do with my day. As I hinge forward, bend your elbows, but they stay close to the body. Make sure they're not winging out, okay? Now, just with your arms, push your body weight off of your legs. Try not to use your spinal muscles to get yourself back up. Bend, deep bend to the elbows. Feel the backs of your arms, triceps pushing up. Good, and bend. You're pushing your body weight away from the floor. There we go. Slower the better. It's more precise. Yeah, it's a little more challenging too. Down. So we're carrying the weight going both directions. Carrying the weight going both directions. Bend. Chest stays open, shoulders down the back, push. You can stop when you are cooked. I'm gonna do one more. Bending those arms and push. All right, yeah, roll those shoulders out. Cross your right knee over your left knee. Good, when in doubt, twist it out. We're gonna go to the right. Hold on to your legs for leverage. Hold on to your chair. Breathe. Grow taller here. Take your right arm out to the side. Now, I want you to draw it back and align it with your body. Align it with your shoulder, right about there. I don't want you to reach as far as you can. I just want you to keep it in line across this plane, okay? Bring it back down, turn around. Left knee over right. Go ahead and add a nice growth, reach, lengthen. Shoulders sliding down the back here. And breathe. Sit a little taller. Now I'm going to reach my left arm out to the side and then slowly circle it back until it's in alignment with my body, with my shoulders and chest. Breathing. Bring the arm down and rotate to the front. You're going to set those feet out wide. We're going to hinge forward right down between the knees and then round yourself up. Tuck your tail on the way back up and proud chest forward. Tuck the tail, round. Woo, that feels good on the low back. One more time, chest proud. Now tuck the tail, round the spine. Round it, and grow up tall. Hands around the rib cage. Deep breath, expand your ribs into your hands. Exhale. Sink them down. Again, expand. Exhale, feel them contract down and around the waist. One more time. Exhale. You are all finished. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.